Hi there and welcome. This is Tracy at stampinwithtracy.com, and today we're going to make this little treat bag. You open up, or you take off the ribbon, and it opens up to candy there. And it's really easy to make, so let me show you how I did that. We're going to use the Petal Promenade Designer Series paper, and I've cut this at 9.5 by 3. And then we're going to score it at 4 and 8 1/4. Alright, now before I take the trimmer away, we're also going to use the 3 by 6 gusseted cellophane bags, and we're going to cut one of these down to 4 inches. So you're going to take the closed end and line that up at 4, and then just cut it off. Alright. Go ahead and we'll fold on those score lines. And we're going to use tear and tape to put the bag onto the Designer Series paper. So we're just going to add that here. You don't want to use snail because it'll fall apart. So tear and tape is a lot sturdier. So now we'll go ahead and put that on the inside of the bag. You're going to take the closed end, and there's a score line right here, so you're going to line that up. Oops. And just press it down. And now your bag's in there. So now we're going to add our candy, and I'm going to put, this time, these Werthers a little bit flatter. I'll stick those in. Actually, I might be able to get more in than I did with the Jolly Ranchers. Where I live in California, it was 116 yesterday, and that is very unusual for the area that I live in. Ugh, today it was the low hundreds, and it actually felt better. But so I would not send chocolate. I would send this kind of candy at this time of year. Alright, so I have that in there, and now I'm going to bring in my powder pink mini ruffled ribbon, and we'll just add that, and that's what's going to hold the bag together. So we'll do a little, I don't know, you want to put it like in the middle. It's a little awkward at first when you're doing it, then we can just slide it on exactly where we'll need it. I'm going to do that again. I don't like how that was coming together. Okay, make sure these are going the right way so I can get it flat there. Still not happy with that, but that's good. So I'll trim that. And now we're going to do our sentiment, and let me show you what I used. Right here, this punch is from the Darling Label punch box. So let me show it to you in the catalog. It's on page 44, and you get, you have to purchase the tin, and I'll show it to you in just a minute, but you get the stamp set, and you get the punch and a block and some spots. And then here they show you some other ways to make it. Now it's also in the catalog on page, let's see, 209. So they also feature it here. So let me bring it in and show you. It's a really nice box. It's quite big. I was really surprised when it arrived how big it is. You can see it's nice sized. And then again, so here's the punch. We'll use that. We're going to use the stamp set, and we're using the Hello. And the block that comes with it is a little bit thinner than our other blocks. And then you get 2 Stampin' spots. And these are great for the Stamparatus, or if you have stamping on the go and you don't want to take a big stamp pad. So it's a really nice value. So we're going to use that and some Whisper White cardstock and some Blushing Bride with our stamp. Go ahead and stamp that. This is one of the older stamp pads from quite some time ago. So this is Blush and Bride. Excuse me. So we'll go ahead and punch that out. And now I'm going to take a sponge dauber and, oops, I need that ink pad again, and just take some color around the edges. And then we're going to add some glue dots to the top and attach it to the bag. Oh, I think I missed a spot. So here's my glue dots, and I'm going to just add 2 at the top. Probably one to do, but I'll do 2. And then I'm going to stick it just underneath that, and I'm going to still put it on the flap here so that when it's opened it won't be in the way. Okay, so we're all done there. Now what I did want to show you is if you had something like M&Ms and you were worried about them coming out, what I would do is cut your cellophane bag to 4.5, and then you would add your tear and tape, and I would do it right underneath this score line. You don't want to use snail because it could fall apart. And then you're going to take your edge here just like we did before and just, oops, it helps to take off the backing. Hello. All right, now we'll go back. We'll put this here and then just line it up and push it down. And now you'll have just a little bit, as you can see, you'll have a little bit extra there if you're worried about it coming out. Okay, so here's my project, and I hope you'll give it a try. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Bye.